Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain about the topic is multiplexing. In the under the multiplexing, okay, I am going to explain the frequency division multiplexing and wave division multiplexing and time division multiplexing. Okay, so here I'll first I am going to explain in the frequency division multiplexing. Okay, how the frequency division multiplexing it will be happens, as well as the demultiplexing is also happens. Okay. Yes, see the frequency division multiplexing. Okay, it is one of the analog technique. Okay, we are going to apply for here, and this analog technique. Okay, here the bandwidth of that particular link. Okay, or the particular channel. Okay, it is greater than the combined bandwidth of the signals to be transmitted. Means like whenever the bandwidth low, we are going to combining that low bandwidth into the high bandwidth. So that combine of the bandwidth, okay, the signal to be transmitted. So this is what the frequency division multiplexing will be happens. And here the modulated signals, okay, are combined into a single composite signal, okay, that can be transmitted in through the single link, okay, with the different carrier with the different frequencies. You look at this diagram, the frequency 1, frequency 2, frequency 3 means this all the frequency, okay, they have already modulated based on the weak, poor or strong, okay, like that they have already modulated frequencies. Here all the frequencies, okay, they have to transmitted with the with the more number of bandwidth, okay. Finally, like that bandwidth, okay, it is going to provide the result with the accommodated bandwidth, means with the sufficient bandwidth, okay, within that sufficient bandwidth it is going to generate the output, okay, in the analog format. Okay, so this is what the frequency division multiplexing will be happens. Then what is the demultiplexing? See, the demultiplexing process, okay, it is the inverse of the multiplexing. Means whatever the result, okay, whatever the result of the analog signal is there, okay, that it is going to demodulated, means that signal again it for individually they are going to demodulator. Means we are going to separate that particular signals from their carriers, carrier signal, so that it is going to passes to the output lines. So this is what the demultiplexing process. Then what is the wave division, or it is a wavelength division multiplexing? The wave division multiplexing, okay, it is one of the multiplexing technique. Okay, here we are going to here we are going to design the wavelength division multiplexing. Okay, we are going to use for the high data rate, okay. This high data rate, okay, the capability to produce the fiber optic cables, means the fiber optic cable, okay, it is have the capability to carry the high data rate in that particular channel. Okay, then wavelength division multiplexing, okay, we are going to use the FDM, that is frequency division multiplexing, okay, except that the multiplexing as well as the demultiplexing, yes, involving the optical signals transmitted to the fiber optic cable. So here you look at this diagram. So the diagram, okay, what it will tells means, okay, we are going to combining the different signals of a different frequencies, okay. The difference the difference is that frequency are very high, okay. You look at the figure, okay. If the frequencies are very high, okay, it is going to gives the conceptual view of the WDM, that is wave division multiplexing multiplier and demultiplexer. So both, okay, they are going to give for the conceptual view. Okay, so here like in this wavelength division multiplexing, okay, it is very narrow bandwidth of the light from the different sources are combined to the make a wider bandwidth of that particular light, okay. Like it is a very narrow bandwidth, okay, narrow bandwidth of light, that it is going to make the different source, okay, around combined to the make that light bandwidth or narrow bandwidth into the larger bandwidth, or it is a wider bandwidth, okay. At the receiver side, the signals are separated by the demultiplexer. So this is what the wave division multiplexing it is going to do. The next one is, yes, now it is like the next is time division multiplexing. The time division multiplexing, okay, which is nothing but it is one of the digital process of the multiplexing technique. Okay, here they are going to like produce these several connections, okay, that can be that several connections, okay, they are going to share with the high bandwidth of the link. Okay, and like instead of sharing the portion of the bandwidth, okay, in the frequency division multiplexing time is shared of the each connection occupies the portion of the time in the link. Okay, so in this TDM, okay, they are going to use for the digital multiplexing technique for combining the several low rate bandwidth channel into the high rate of the one bandwidth channel. So like you look at this here, see, this is what the time division multiplexing diagram. So like here, whenever we are going to use for the time division multiplexing uh, multiplexing channel, okay, they are going to use only the multiplexing technique. Okay, that means, okay, here all the data, okay, or yeah, all the data, or it is a message, okay, from the source one always goes to the one specific destination. Okay, it should be a like yeah, that source, okay, or it should be a message, okay, it is always go to one specific destinations. Okay, it be it like the destination will be a 1 2 3 4. Okay, means like the delivery of the fixed data, okay, it is not a it is not a switching. Okay, it is not a switching format. Okay, it is always keep on varying. So that, okay, we also need to remember that TDM means time division multiplexing, like whenever the digital multiplexing technique, okay, the digital data from the different sources are combined into the one transmission, or yeah, sorry, one time shared link. However, okay, this however, it does not mean that source cannot produce the analog data. The analog data can be a sample data, okay, that can be changed into the digital data, and the multiplexed by the using the TDM. Okay, we can divide it into two types of the schemas, okay, like TDM schemas, that is synchronous and statistical, say like time division multiplexing. So then what is the synchronous TDM? Okay, the synchronous TDM we are going to use for the, yes, we are going to use for the time slot as well as the framing over there. Okay, in the synchronous we are going to use for the time slot as well as the framing. Means based on the packet or based on the like frames, okay, we are going to fixing the times. Okay, within that time the transaction should be a happen. So this is what complete details about the time division multiplexing. Thank you.